Oh, T90's not a better boot in sight. It just when you caressed one, when you fizzed one off the grass, it just come off like a sweetly struck golf shot. I never really celebrated. I didn't score enough goals to think about having a celebration. To be fair, I scored a cracking goal at Upton Park. Modric jumped on me, Bowles jumped on me, Woodgate jumped on me. I can just see myself going, that's what I do. That's what I do. And I remember for months afterwards, Woodgate would come in every morning, look at me and go, that's what I do. Yeah, Scholesy was the one I kind of idolised. Growing up, he was like sort of a magician on the ball, how good he was. He had everything about him. I never got starstruck by any footballer apart from when I saw Paul Scholes. And that was one of the only players I say when I looked at him was like, it's Paul Scholes. I'm playing against Paul Scholes. Might sound a bit stupid. The best teammate I had was actually Mark Wright. And that's because we kind of grew up together. And he was a good player at Tottenham, and he kind of fell away because he got into a bit of partying. But he was actually a really good player. I didn't really hang around with too many footballers because a lot of footballers I don't like. The England shirt, representing your country. I was lucky to do it from sort of 15 up until 21. Every time I walked out with that shirt on, I just got goosebumps singing the national anthem. I wouldn't say it was my favourite, but it was the favourite to play against Steven Gerrard. For me, Steven Gerrard was the ultimate midfielder. I remember playing against him and thinking, oh my God, I cannot get near this guy. He gave him a run around. He was unbelievable. Could outrun you, could outfight you, could outscore you, could outpass you. The best midfielder I've ever played against by a million miles. An absolute pleasure to play against someone that good. Yeah, so I always used to kind of keep it simple. I never got it right. I was kind of... You know, I always used to think, if I played well, what was my pre-match meal? And I could never bloody remember what the pre-match meal was. I didn't like to be too full up. I wanted to be hungry, like a lion. Look, one day Ramos for me gave me my opportunity. He backed me when I was a young player, come back from Millwall on loan. He come in, wanted to see everyone, trained really well, and pulled me and said, you're not going back out on loan. We want you part of the team. You're going to be on the bench and you're going to get an opportunity. I was like, wow. And then he started me against Arsenal. So for me, one day Ramos was the guy that gave me the opportunity to play in the Premier League. So I'm forever thankful for that. I would have to say my debut for Tottenham. That was just an incredible moment for me. Something I built up my whole life to get to. All the dedication, the hard work that I put in and the graft and the hours. Yeah, that was a special moment that sticks with me forever.